Welcome to Mr. Belle Kitchen today. Today, I would like to thank everyone from subscribing to my channel. I'd like to thank all my viewer watchers. If you haven't subscribed and you're thinking about subscribing, don't think, just hit that button, ding, and you are subscribed to Mr. Belle Kitchen. Today, I've been doing a lot of things this week. People been leaving comments what they like for me to cook in the Power XL. See if we can cook it in the Power XL. Today, we're going to be cooking some nice, good pinto beans in the Power XL today. Today, my wife and my kids wash off the nice pinto beans, and I have some nice hickory smoked neck bones we're going to be putting in there, already seasoned and everything. We'll be using 8 cups of water. This is 4 right here, and I'm going to add another 4 to it. And we use a yellow bell pepper, green bell pepper, green onions, white onions, orange bell pepper, red bell peppers, 1 stick of celery, and 4 cubes of small garlic, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt. And we're going to mix up all that together in this Power XL. And this Power XL is nice and clean. As you know, we're going to be slow cooking that today in the Power XL and make it come out nice and good. And it's just like having, today we're going to be doing a whole dish. We probably have some rice and some fried chicken with this pinto beans. So today, let's get started with this Power XL. Like I say, I've been doing a lot of things on this Power XL. As you see in my videos, I have a lot of things in this Power XL. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get started, and I'm just going to put this on slow cook right here. I'm going to go to temperature. I'm going to set the time. As you know, on the slow cook, it only go to 210. So I'm going to set it for 210 on this Power XL. 210. I'm going to press, that's the temperature it's going to be. Now I'm going to set the time on it. Timer, I'm going to set the minutes. I'm going to be doing this, start this off today with 3 hours. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to press start, and I'm going to start putting everything in it while it's circulating. So first of all, my beans is nice and washed. As you can see, I let them soak for a while. I'm just going to pour these beans in there nice and good. And what I'm going to do next, I'm just going to stick these neck bones right in here. Like I say, they smoked neck bones, so we're going to put them in like this. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to start pouring my water in all over. Starting with 4 cups of water. And one thing about this Power XL, you can always add time to it. So it's good to start it at a certain temperature, and if it's not cooked, you can always add time with it until you get it to where you want it. But if you add more time and the food burn, you cannot take that time away from it. So I'm going to just steady put all these ingredients in here, just like that. My hands is clean and everything, and like that, and put it in, and put my red bell peppers in here. Then I'm going to put the green onions in, and these orange bell peppers. And this right here, this is going to be so seasoned and tastes so good. I'm telling you, when you get through with them, you probably want to make some burritos with the leftovers. Now I'm going to put my white onions in and everything. And my celery. Just mix it all up in there. And put it in like that. Then I'm going to put my black pepper. I'm going to just spread that in like that. I'm going to put my garlic in here. And like that. Put that garlic in. Just put everything in nice and good. And I'm going to put my salt in like that. And so what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to add my other 4 cups of water in there. And that's going to be a total of 8 cups of water. And I'm just going to put it in this. Now, you know Mr. Belle like to take you step by step. And plus, you can see all the ingredients in the box at the bottom. I'm going to put this in there. And that's the 8 cups. Put that to the side. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to pour this in just like this. Like that. And I'm going to let these just start cooking. Oh, yes. And I'm going to set this the lid on it. You're going to use the lid because we're doing a slow cook. And remember, when you have the lid on and everything so the water won't drain in the back and mess up the back part of your power XL, I do like to take it off on the side. So when it's dripping, it drip on the side. So I'm going to put the top on and let it circulate and start cooking. Okay, now it's finished circulating. So now it's gonna cook. As you see, it's been boiling while it's circulating. So I'm gonna just stir it up a little, and it's looking nice and good. I'm telling you, it has the whole house smelling good. You can smell just about everything in it. So I'm gonna just stir it up a little, and I'm gonna put this top back on it and everything. This is finished cooking. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wash these dishes so I won't leave them for nobody else. You know, kids get mad when they have to clean up behind their parents and everything. Or your spouse, or your loved one, whoever you're cooking in the kitchen with. So I'm just gonna wash these dishes while this is cooking, and I'm gonna sit down. Okay, it's been 45 minutes, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the top off, sit it to the side, and I'm just gonna stir this up and get a look at it and see how it's cooking. It's cooking good. As you see, it's looking nice and good. Everything's cooking good. I'm stirred up nice and good. Just like that, and turn that meat over and everything. As you see, the beans is cooking good, nice, and everything. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this top back on it and let it finish cooking. Okay, it's been an hour and 30 minutes. I'm gonna take the top off, sit it to the side. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna stir it up and let you look at it while I stir it up. Like I say, I like taking you step by step. Everything's looking good. Stirring up nice and good. The beans is coming out nice and good. Everything's looking good. Yeah. So I'm gonna let it finish cooking and just stir that up for a minute. It's looking good. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna put the top back on it and let it finish cooking. Okay, it's been 2 hours. I'm gonna sit this top to the side. As you see, the beans is looking nice and good and everything. And I'm just gonna break some of this meat off this bone. As you see, it's tender. As you see, it's breaking right off. And we're just gonna let that cook in there. It's just falling off, it's so tender. Yeah, and just like that, it's tender. Oh, and my son coming in here, he ready to taste the beans and see what it tastes like. So what I'm gonna do, he wanna taste and see if it's done. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take a little piece out and let him taste it and see how it tastes and everything. Manny, he's my taster, Manny, and I'm gonna put it right here in this little saucer and let him see how they coming out. Put a little juice right there, and a couple of these beans, and put it in this saucer. Let him taste a little. Give me an idea how they coming out. Son, taste them beans and see how they taste. It's hot, so blow. He's blowing it and everything. You see if it's good. It's hot. Yeah, my son, he likes to taste all the food and everything, so we're gonna let him taste it. Tell me how the beans taste and is the meat tender. I wanna hear all that good stuff. And
that's good.
how the beans, is they coming out soft or whatever?
They're soft and they're seasoned good and the meat is soft too.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, since my son said they're nice and soft, and like I say, it's been 2 hours in the slow cook. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just let it cook about 10 more minutes and see and how it go, and then I'm gonna take them out. Let it cook 10 more minutes. Okay, what I'm gonna do, take the top off. It's been 2 hours and everything. The beans, look, the beans are done. And as you know, I set it for 3 hours, so I only used 2 hours of it. So I'm gonna take these beans out. They are done, And that's for 2 hours and press cancel. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to unplug it right quick and get my thing. I'm going to take these beans out. Just like this. I'm going to take them out. Sit this up like this. And put them all in there like that. Look at that. Now that looks good. And that's cooking with the Bells. If you like it, leave a comment in the box. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And that's cooking with the Bells. We did it again. Okay, now we finished cooking the beans in the Power XL, the Pinto beans, like I say, with the smoked hickory neck bones, and everything came out good, and the rice and some fried chicken. And my son here, he gonna be the taster today.
Alright, so I'm gonna get some rice.
He's getting a little rice put in his plate.
And I'm gonna get me a chicken. Then I'm gonna get me some beans and some of this. Let me get me some beans. Get a little more.
Yeah, he's gonna taste it and see how everything came out and everything.
So now I'm gonna taste it. So gonna get a little beans.
It's
the
not.
Rice.
The rice
Then I'm
is
gonna
not.
blow it.
Yeah, everything is nice, good, and hot.
Then I'm gonna take some pieces of this chicken.
And by the way, this is chicken breast. We just cut it up in strips and everything. And my wife fried that. And I cooked these beans and everything. And like I say, this right here is a full course meal. Everybody gonna be happy. Son, what do you think about that?
That is a really good full course meal.
How does the beans taste cooking in the Power XL?
It tastes real good. You guys should try it out.
And that's
Now,
Cooking with the Bells. We did it again. If you like it, subscribe, leave a comment in the box.